الصوفية ما في الإسلام صوفية، هذه مبتدعة، صوفية مبتدعة ليست من الإسلام.
وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ فَلْيَسْتَجِيبُوا لِي وَلْيُؤْمِنُوا بِي لَعَلَّهُمْ يَرْشُدُونَ.
And when my slaves ask you concerning me, answer them, I am indeed near to them by my knowledge. I respond to the invocations of the supplicant when he calls on me. So let them obey me and believe in me, so that they may be led aright.
وَإِن يَمْسَسْكَ اللَّهُ بِضُرٍّ فَلَا كَاشِفَ لَهُ إِلَّا هُوَ وَإِن يَمْسَسْكَ بِخَيْرٍ فَهُوَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ قَدِيرٌ.
And if Allah touches you with harm, none can remove it but He. And if He touches you with good, then He is able to do all things.
قُلْ أَرَأَيْتَكُمْ إِنْ أَتَاكُمْ عَذَابُ اللَّهِ أَوْ أَتَتْكُمُ السَّاعَةُ أَغَيْرَ اللَّهِ تَدْعُونَ إِن كُنتُمْ صَادِقِينَ.
Say, tell me, if Allah's torment comes upon you, or the hour comes upon you, would you then call upon any other than Allah? Reply if you are truthful.
بل إياه تدعون فيكشف ما تدعون إليه إن شاء وتنسون ما تشركون.
Nay, to Him alone you would call, and if He wills, He would remove that distress for which you call upon Him, and you would forget at that time whatever partners you joined in worship with Him.
فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا أو كذب بآياته أولئك ينالهم نصيبهم من الكتاب حتى إذا جاءتهم رسلنا يتوفونهم قالوا أين ما كنتم تدعون من دون الله قالوا ضلوا عنا وشهدوا على أنفسهم أنهم كانوا كافرين.
Who is more unjust than one who invents a lie against Allah or rejects His proofs and revelations? For such their appointed portion will reach them from the book until when our messengers come to them to take their souls. They will say, where are those whom you used to invoke and worship besides Allah? They will reply, they have vanished and deserted us. And they will bear witness against themselves that they were disbelievers.
وَإِذَا مَسَّ الْإِنسَانَ الضُّرُّ دَعَانَا لِجَنبِهِ أَوْ قَاعِدًا أَوْ قَائِمًا فَلَمَّا كَشَفْنَا عَنْهُ ضُرَّهُ مَرَّ كَأَن لَّمْ يَدْعُنَا إِلَى ضُرٍّ مَّسَّهُ كذلك زين للمسرفين ما كانوا يعملون.
And when harm touches man, he invokes us lying on his side, or sitting, or standing. But when we have removed his harm from him, he passes on as if he had never invoked us for a harm that touched him. Thus it is made fair seeming to those that transgressed that which they used to do.
يمسسك الله بضر فلا كاشف له إلا هو وإن يردك بخير فلا راد لفضله يصيب به من يشاء من عباده وهو الغفور الرحيم.
And if Allah touches you with harm, there is none who can remove it but He. And if He intends any good for you, there is none who can repel His favor which He causes it to reach whomsoever of His slaves He wills. And He is the oft forgiving, the most merciful.
وَإِذَا رَأَى الَّذِينَ أَشْرَكُوا شُرَكَاءَهُمْ قَالُوا رَبَّنَا هَؤُلَاءِ شُرَكَاؤُنَا الَّذِينَ كُنَّا نَدْعُو مِن دُونِكَ فَأَلْقَوْا إِلَيْهِمُ الْقَوْلَ إِنَّكُمْ لَكَاذِبُونَ.
And when those who associated partners with Allah see their partners, they will say, Our Lord, these are our partners whom we used to invoke besides you. But they will throw back their word at them and say, Surely you indeed are liars.
قُلِ ادْعُوا الَّذِينَ زَعَمْتُم مِّن دُونِهِ فَلَا يَمْلِكُونَ كَشْفَ الضُّرِّ عَنكُمْ وَلَا تَحْوِيلًا.
Say, call upon those besides Him whom you pretend to be gods. They have neither the power to remove the adversity from you, nor even to shift it from you to another person.
أولئك الذين يدعون يبتغون إلى ربهم الوسيلة أيهم أقرب ويرجون رحمته ويخافون عذابه إن عذاب ربك كان محذورا.
Those whom they call upon desire for themselves means of access to their Lord Allah, as to which of them should be the nearest. And they hope for His mercy and fear His torment. Verily, the torment of your Lord is something to be afraid of.
وَأَعْتَزِلُكُمْ وَمَا تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ وَأَدْعُو رَبِّي عَسَىٰ أَلَّا أَكُونَ بِدُعَاءِ رَبِّي شَقِيًّا.
And I shall turn away from you and from those whom you invoke besides Allah. And I shall call upon my Lord, and I hope that I shall not be unblessed in my invocation to my Lord.
فَلَمَّا اعْتَزَلَهُمْ وَمَا يَعْبُدُونَ مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ وَهَبْنَا لَهُ إِسْحَاقَ وَيَعْقُوبَ وَكُلًّا جَعَلْنَا نَبِيًّا.
So when he had turned away from them and from those whom they worshipped besides Allah, we gave him Ishaq and Yaqub, and each one of them we made a prophet.
أَمَّن يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ إِذَا دَعَاهُ وَيَكْشِفُ السُّوءَ وَيَجْعَلُكُمْ خُلَفَاءَ الْأَرْضِ أَإِلَٰهٌ مَّعَ اللَّهِ قَلِيلًا مَّا تَذَكَّرُونَ.
Is not he better who responds to the distressed one when he calls on him and who removes the evil? and makes you inheritors of the earth generations after generations. Is there any God with Allah? Little is that you remember.
إنا أنزلنا إليك الكتاب بالحق فاعبد الله مخلصا له الدين.
Verily, we have sent down the book to you in truth. So worship Allah alone by doing religious deeds sincerely for Allah's sake.
ومن أضل ممن يدعو من دون الله من لا يستجيب له إلى يوم القيامة وهم عن دعائهم غافلون.
And who is more astray than one who calls on besides Allah, such as will not answer him till the day of resurrection, and who are even unaware of their calls to them.
وقال ربكم ادعوني أستجب لكم إن الذين يستكبرون عن عبادتي سيدخلون جهنم داخرين.
And your Lord said, invoke me, I will respond to your invocation. Verily, those who scorn my worship, they will surely enter hell in humiliation.
هو الحي لا إله إلا هو فادعوه مخلصين له الدين الحمد لله رب العالمين.
He is the ever-living. None has the right to be worshipped but He. So invoke Him, making your worship pure for Him alone. All praise and thanks are Allah's, the Lord of the mankind, the jinn, and all that exists.
قل إني نهيت أن أعبد الذين تدعون من دون الله لما جاءني البينات من ربي وأمرت أن أسلم لرب العالمين.
Say, I have been forbidden to worship those whom you worship besides Allah, since there has come to me evidences from my Lord, and I am commanded to submit to the Lord of the mankind, the jinn, and all that exists.
ثم قيل لهم أين ما كنتم تشركون.
Then it will be said to them, where are all those whom you used to join in worship as partners?
من دون الله قالوا ضلوا عنا بل لم نكن ندعو من قبل شيئا كذلك يضل الله الكافرين.
Besides Allah, they will say, they have vanished from us. Nay, we did not invoke anything before. Thus Allah leads astray the disbelievers.
وقل جاء الحق وزهق الباطل إن الباطل كان زهوقا.
And say, truth has come and falsehood has vanished. Surely falsehood is ever bound to vanish.